Hey guys, welcome to vlogmas day 4. Today, y'all do not see me because I'm doing a shop my stash. So in front of y'all is my whole entire makeup collection, my eyeshadow palettes over there. I'm not showing the floor because it's dirty. Basically, a shop my stash is we go through all of my drawers, take out products that I'm gonna use for the next like month or so. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna probably use these up until Christmas and then like change it out around then. I don't know if I'm gonna do a second video of this. I just wanted to do this one first, you know, and see how it goes. So because it is the 4th, we're going to actually open up my P. Louise advent calendar before you even start, and those are automatically gonna get put in the drawer to use. So here's the advent calendar. You can't even like see it completely. So now we gotta find door number 4, which I really don't know. So we're gonna take a guess. Okay, door number 4 is actually here. I'm actually surprised I got it. Oh, it's a big one too. This big. And y'all can see my shadow because of my lighting. It's fine. Oh, it's a whole palette. Okay, it says it's the icing on the top. Because the secret ingredient is always kindness. Their packaging is so pretty. Let's just see how it looks. Again, it matches. Same packaging. Oh, it's not eyeshadow. It's blush. A powder blush palette. We're definitely gonna put this in. Looks like that. So for all my products that I've opened up so far, they're all makeup. So I'm gonna put those automatically in the pile for my shop my stash. We have this that we just opened up. We also have day 1, which is the liquid highlighter in pot of gold. And then for 2 and 3, we got mini eyeshadow palettes. This one is called A Serving of Magical Memories, and this one is called All You Need Is a Sprinkle of Wishes. So this was day 2, the lighter shades, everyday look. That looks really white on camera. It's more peachy in person, a lot deeper, and together they pair well. We're gonna put these in for the everyday makeup, and I really like the like 3D designs inside. Those are so pretty. So all the makeup we're using, I'm gonna put in this P. Louise box. I'm starting with these drawers first and work our way the other way. Up here we have mascara, and I've been using this one for like the past like 2 months. We can use our DVD beauty one just because I want to finish it, and then we can use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, I need options. For eyeliner, y'all see I have all my Juvia's Place there. I've been using my ColourPop one. We have this. I really like this. You see, it's used a lot. But then we also have this. Ooh, which one do I want to use? You know what? We're not gonna pull these out because I won't be able to use this every single day. It takes longer to use. We're gonna go with a typical liner. We're gonna take the LA Girl Pastel Dream eyeliner in the shade Baby Pink. And for black liner, we're also gonna take the KVD Tattoo liner in the shade Mad Max Brown. It looks really black on me, so like it doesn't look brown. Now we're moving down here because up here has skincare masks, and that's not makeup, so we're not dealing with that. If y'all can't tell, I've been using this Too Faced concealer. I'm basically out. I'm literally scraping the ends. So realistically, I should put this down, but I kind of don't want to. I haven't been using any of my other concealers because I like this one so much. I even have 2 more in different shades. I'm gonna use my Milani concealer. This is to carve out my brows. I'm gonna keep this. We have Juvia's Place. We're gonna put the Juvia's Place concealer. We're gonna try this one out because I've only used it like 1 time. So we're gonna test this one out and see if I like it. And then we're gonna throw 1 more in just for the fun of it. I kind of do want to try this NARS one. Now we're gonna take my Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Light concealer because I haven't worn this in a while. So we're gonna use 3 concealers and put that Too Faced one away, even though I kind of want to pull it out. Next up we have bronzers down here, and I've been using my Pat McGrath like bronzer since I've tested out in that full face. I have not put it down. It literally looks like it's gonna be getting panned soon. I don't know if y'all remember how it looked when I first got it. It had that little like imprint. It does not now. It literally has like a little dip going on, but I love this bronzer. But for now we're gonna put it back down because I need to use my collection, you know? So from all these, I'm gonna start with cream bronzer. So I've been using this one for like the past couple of months, but I really want to finish it. So I'm debating if I should finish it and throw it in here or switch it out. I'm actually going to finish it. This is the Makeup Revolution eye brightener. It's actually a concealer, but I got it in the darkest shade. Was in the shade Deep Caramel, and it's a good bronzer. The worst packaging ever. It's literally like these, and so it leaks everywhere. But yeah, we're gonna finish this up. For my nose one, because I also need a nose, we could use my Freck one. The Freck one is really light. So I feel like for my nose it would work. We're gonna put this in. I don't like this for my skin because it's too light. Now for powder bronzer, before Pat McGrath, I used to use the Juvia's Place bronzer back there, and so these front here have not been touched. Oh, I used to like this one. You know what? Wait, I want to finish this contouring kit. Oh, I didn't even know I hit pan on that. You know what? For the sake of it, I'm just gonna throw this whole thing in just to like try and finish, but I'm not gonna count that as my bronzer count. I'm gonna use my LYS one, which I haven't used in a while. This was my favorite before Pat McGrath, in the shade Courage, which is tan. It's a little dark on camera. And that's it for bronzers. Up here we have pressed powders. I've been using this e.l.f. one ever since I got it. It literally looks like that. It's really good, but I need to put it down and use something else. So I used to use this one all the time too. We're gonna pull this one out just because it has pan already and like, you know, want to see how far I can get with it. I don't even know what brand this is, but it's like BR. You can get it from Walmart. It's called the Soft Focus Finishing Powder in the shade Golden Almond. But yeah, this is really good. Up here has my highlight, and again, I'm using the P. Louise like liquid highlight, and I've been using this Fenty Water Brat highlight, which is my absolutely favorite for my nose highlight, because that's all I've been putting highlight on. I used to use this Pat McGrath one in gold, which I believe should be the first one. Yeah, this gold one used to be my favorite one to use for my nose highlight, but now it's a little too gold. I also have this one, but I don't want to use that one. I have a lot of like discontinued highlighters. This Urban Decay Sin, I used to want this so bad. And then this one I recently used. I really like this one too. It's like a more tamed version of the Fenty Beauty one. I have not used this Makeup by Mario in a while. Oh, it's also gold. You know what? We're gonna throw this one in. The Makeup by Mario highlighter in the shade Citrine. I'm just gonna throw this one in because it's really pretty. I just haven't used it in a while. Oh my god, this Artist Couture used to be my favorite when I was younger. For my face, ooh, I haven't used this Iced Out highlighter by ABH. This is actually really pretty. You know what? We're gonna throw this one in too because it has like a little gold reflex. The liquid highlight from P. Louise has a gold reflex, so like everything matches. Loose powders, and I actually have a couple loose powders in my project pan, so I shouldn't be pulling one out, but for the sake of this video I will. I am using a chilling powder already from Becca, so I don't want to use this. This one I used to use all the time before I put it up. I also have the RCMA powder back there, but that's what I use for eyeshadows. I think we're gonna use this BR loose setting powder in this shade Banana. Yeah, it's just a yellow banana powder. Okay, yeah, for some reason that will not close, so let's hope it doesn't spill. We have blushes here, the powder blushes, but like I said, I have the whole blush palette from P. Louise that we just opened. I still want to pull just like one in case, like a quick look. I was using this NARS one. Y'all can tell this packaging is beat up now, and I barely had this. It looks like that. It's really pretty actually. I'm using this today on my skin tone. It looks really nice, so I'd really recommend this. This is in the shade Amour, this like ABH Peachy Trio, but again, I already have a blush palette, so I want to avoid using something like this that has like more than one blush. This Sephora collection, it's in the shade Flirted Up. I haven't used this much. Like a blue tone pink. This orange one down here from Sephora that y'all can't see, that's also my like favorite one. For cream blushes, I've been using this Tower 28 blush. Because I chose this pink tone blush, I need to use like a pink tone cream blush. I don't remember what this color is. It's in the shade Citrine. Oh, it's also a peach. Okay, so we're not going to choose this one just because it's a peach. Creme Shop one, this is a pink one in the shade Adore You, and it's a blush bomb. It's also really dirty. So I could use this, or I could use my MAC Cheer Up Glow Play blush, but because I haven't used this in a while, I'm going to choose the Creme Shop blush setting spray. I've been using this e.l.f. one. It's basically out, so I can't even use this if I want to. I'm going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This feels like it's empty, and I haven't even used it. Okay, we're going to use that. And to set with that, because I don't think it's set, we're going to be using my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite 16-Hour Wear Setting Spray, because I always need 2 setting sprays, and that's it. Actually, I'm going to throw in this Milani Make It Last setting spray that I haven't used yet. So these are my priming sprays, and I love me a priming spray. I've been using this one, the Revolution Pore Vanish Prime Mist, just to test out, and it has a really strong scent. I'm going to use my Smashbox Primer Water just because I haven't used this in a while, but I love this, and when I run out, I'm going to be so sad because they don't sell this anymore. Down here is new makeup, but I already have a full face drawer that I'm going to be filming this month anyways. You know what? For the sake of this video, we're going to pull something out. We have a bunch of About Face blushes. I haven't tried the blushes out yet. I have a lot of blush though, so I don't want to test that out. You know what? We're going to see. I have Juvia's Place liners. So I have Tangerine Dream and Living Coral. Again, I love them. I don't know why I haven't used these ones yet, so I'm going to throw these in. And I think that's it I'm going to pick from this drawer. Since we're already up here, these are like new palettes, so I kind of want to like throw in a couple of new palettes. Even though I have Project Pan palettes to work on, I also want to use my collection as a whole. Up here I have the ColourPop. We have the P. Louise You Give Me Butterflies, Meant to Be, Lavish, Lilac You a Lot, Aurora Struck, KVD, Surreal Bloom. This Glam Light Hershey's palette that I just bought from TJ Maxx. It looks like that. That is super pretty. I love the packaging. And then we have Utopian Dream, which I've been using a lot anyway, so I need to like put this back on the shelf. I've been using it a lot. Y'all can't even tell though. I feel like we should go on a P. Louise theme just because. So we're gonna use this P. Louise You Give Me Butterflies palette, and this I got in my monthly budget box, and I haven't used it. I want to buy the whole collection, but I just haven't. I don't know why. It's in Willow Wonder. That's the name of the palette, and this is like green. This is so pretty. Like the whole first top row, like this rosebud shade. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. And Willow Wonder, that's also pretty. So I'm gonna throw this palette in, and I think that's it from these. We'll choose more, don't worry. We have primers. I've been switching it out, primers primers, honestly, so I don't have like a set one that I've been using lately. Ciate London Superfruit Burst Citrus AHA primer, because I haven't touched this, and that's like a hydrating primer, so I need a pore primer. So for the pores, usually I've been using this Tarte one. We're gonna use this NYX pore filler one just because it's almost out. A couple more uses, so I want to finish it up. A gripping primer slash all night primer. I tried this Essence one. I don't really like it. I don't feel like it does anything. We're gonna put this one, the Revolution Power Fix primer, and then just for like my forehead area, I normally use one of these for my forehead. We're gonna use the Jowa Heal Me Sika blurring and cooling primer. If y'all can't tell, I use a lot of primers. And then we're gonna throw in the MAC Strobe Cream, 5 different primers, not including the priming spray. Foundation, and I've been testing out the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, so that's not here yet, but every foundation I use is gonna be like in conjunction with that. But I haven't used this NYX Blur one in a long time, so I kind of want to use this one, but it looks a little light, so to combat that lightness, we're going to choose a darker foundation, which can literally be any foundation because they're all dark. We're also going to choose my Huda Beauty. Y'all see that line? That means it's settled and I haven't used it, so we're going to use it. These 2 foundations plus my Charlotte Tilbury one, because I've been using this one so much that I'm literally almost out, and I don't believe they sell this anymore, and it's a little bit dark for me right now. And that's everything from these drawers. So now we're going to move on to my eyeshadow bookshelf and then the drawers in here. So for my eyeshadow, I decided I'm going to pick an eyeshadow off of each level just to make it like even and more split. Oh, I did not even know there was a shelf up there. Up here has my larger palette. First of all, have some fall over. I don't know, I don't have a theme for these palettes. I just want to choose a palette. If I haven't done a tutorial on it, then I'll upload a tutorial for the month of December. I just want to use the palette. These are all my Wet n Wild palettes. Wait, what is this one? This is a Venus XL2. I don't even think I've used it. Yeah, I definitely have not, but I don't know why I'm not drawn to use it right now. The Crown, Myth, and Eve look so pretty, but I don't want to use it right now. I don't know when I'm gonna use it. We're not gonna choose a Profusion one for sure because I literally pay on that. What is this one? Oh, this is Pat McGrath. It's in the box, so I haven't used it yet. Oh, I have used it. I've used it one time actually. You know what? I'm gonna use it again. So the first palette we're choosing is the Pat McGrath Artistry palette in the shade Celestial Nirvana. And it's one of their holiday ones, I believe, but I got this from Marshalls. It just looks like that. And we're going to throw away the packaging because I don't need it. Next up, this row. This row is like the most packed. These are my Kylie Cosmetics palette. Like, this was Kylan's favorite palette that I ever bought. The KVD Moon Garden one. This is his favorite palette I have. Honestly, it is pretty. Okay, right now this is a contender, but my favorite from this is the Morphe Ashley Strong palette. This is like my favorite palette I have. Just because I like this I Am Calm shade, which is this blue. So I'm not going to pull that palette. I haven't even used this. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take the Lizzie McGuire What Dreams Are Made Of palette just because I can't put it down. So I guess we're gonna be using this one. For my third row, actually my newest one that I haven't used yet is the NYX Ultimate Vintage Jean Baby. So we're gonna pull this. Actually, they don't really look similar. It's just that one blue. I was thinking this blue palette. And then my last one, I don't even remember this palette. This is the Pat McGrath Mothership eyeshadow palette. I don't remember even getting this palette. It's in the Sublime Seduction. I mean, the only shade that I like is like this shade. And then this is another Pat McGrath in Bronze Bliss I use, and it's really good. Actually, oh my god, we have this Kylie Kendall palette that I haven't used in a while. You know what? We're gonna pull the Kylie Kendall palette. It's all matte, and it's like cool and warm tones. So yeah, those are all the palettes I'm pulling. Those are all face palettes, so I'm not gonna pull a blush palette just because I have a blush palette. Actually, I'm gonna pull this Wet n Wild Let's Play Together bronzer trio. It's a good bronzer. If it's a Wet n Wild bronzer, I really like it, so I want to pull this one out. I know I have a lot of bronzers, but it's fine. You know what? We're gonna pull both. We're gonna pull the KVD. Well, this was when it was Kat Von D, the like Alchemist highlighter, so pretty. And we're gonna pull the Too Faced No Filter Selfie Powder. And the last drawer we're pulling from is my Natasha Denona drawer. You know I had to pull this one out. My newest palette, Xenon. Sorry, my lighting is awful over here. It looks like this. Actually, we're gonna pull this one out. We're gonna pull this one out. Maybe I'm gonna do a review. I'm gonna do a review on this one and have like a makeup tutorial on like YouTube. So we're gonna pull this one out just for that video. But we're also gonna pull something else out. You know what? We're gonna pull out this Natasha Denona concealer because I haven't used it since I bought it because it's been in this drawer, so I don't really look at this drawer much. You know what? We're gonna pull the Zendo palette Color Story, but I haven't used it. We have a couple of mini palettes. I have not used this Cupid palette, but I don't even want to use it. Where's my mini Starlit palette? Nah, we're not gonna pull this one out yet, but we are gonna pull out the mini pastel palette just because I haven't used this in a while and I really want to use this shade. These are the 4 Natasha Denona products I'm pulling out, and that's it. So these are all the products I'm pulling out, and yes, they look like a ton, and yes, I do give myself a lot of options because if I don't have options then I get into my drawers anyway, so might as well pull them out now. So I'm going to organize this. Hopefully it all fits in the drawer. Back here has my Project Pan items, but we're not gonna look at it, but it's a part of my everyday makeup drawer just so I can like use it. Just know it's back there. Also, eyeshadow palettes do not go in this drawer. Everything here is just like base products. Eyeshadow goes in a whole separate drawer. Now this bottom one's gonna have all the larger palettes, so all the P. Louise palettes can only fit here. And just like that, we're done. This is all my makeup for the next couple of weeks. Hopefully I don't go through my drawers anymore because I gave myself plenty of options and I had to use 2 drawers. Hopefully you guys like this Shop My Stash. If y'all did like it, please let me know. If not, I won't do it again, but if you do like it, then I'll do one. But for now, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 5.